lost my mind. My friends all say I lost my mind, lost my mind. I keep talking about you all the time, all the time. I can't help but treat you like you're mine, like you're mine. Yeah, my friends all say I lost my mind, lost my mind. I keep talking about you. I'm so fucking mad, I know, yeah. 'Cause you're driving me insane. Don't you say I never told ya. Loving you is such a waste of my time, such a waste of my life. Thanks for breaking my heart. And those feelings that we both had when I leaned in and you pulled back and you said that I can't have your love. My friends all say I lost my mind, lost my mind. I keep talking about you all the time, all the time. I can't help but treat you like you're mine, like you're mine. Yeah, my friends all say I lost my mind, lost my mind, lost my mind. I've been different since I met you. All my friends, they say I've changed. And I've been trying to forget you, yeah. But you've been stuck inside my brain. Such a waste of my time, such a waste of my life. Thanks for breaking my heart. My friends all say I lost my mind, lost my mind. I keep talking about you all the time, all the time. I can't help but treat you like you're mine, like you're mine. Yeah, my friends all say I lost my mind, lost my mind. My friends all say I lost my mind. Yeah, my friends all say I lost my mind.
My friends all say I lost my mind, lost my mind. I keep talking about you all the time, all the time. I can't help but treat you like you're mine, like you're mine. Yeah, my friends all say I lost my mind, lost my mind.
My friends all say I lost my mind, lost my mind. I keep talking about you all the time, all the time. I can't help but treat you like you're mine, like you're mine. Yeah, my friends all say I lost my mind, lost my mind. My friends all say I lost my mind. Yeah, my friends all say I lost my mind. My friends all say I lost my mind.
We got it. We got it. Okay. I know this is very odd being on at this time of day. My heart, like, I don't know if it's because it's a different time of day or what, but like it is pumping like nerves. I don't know, man. But I really want to play Final Fantasy. So here we are. I had a headband on yesterday. It was covering my ears, so my audio is so freaking loud.
Two.
Okay.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
I don't remember where we are. Oh, we just went through that fucking... I don't even know what it was. The temple thing? And there's a door down here that had the same opening mechanism. Mechanism? Hello, Loki. How are you? Are you working today? There is... Something blew up last night, Loki. Like, I don't know what the fuck, but last night's stream... And granted, I streamed like 3 times longer than normal. But there was an insane amount of views on that fucking video.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Well, I'm not worried about the nothing good. I want to go over here. And then we'll figure out what's going on. Can I open this door? Damn it. I thought maybe because it was the same mechanism, it would let me. Well, I appreciate that. So I was super excited. There was the one Sunday where I did the giveaway. I got trashed. But I broke 100 views. First video to do that, and I was super excited. Last night's broke 350. So I don't fucking know, but I'm not complaining. That's for damn sure. What's going on? Uh-oh. Is that a fire? Bro, what the fuck? I was just here.
What happened here?
Oh yeah, they're about to die.
Imperials.
Imperials above
Pay
us.
for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me! It's over. Remember our orders? No survivors.
Uh-huh. I agree.
That's enough. Stay down. Finished.
Slay the soldiers.
Thought you could
How's work
escape
going,
us,
Loki?
did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one.
Oh yeah, hold on. We gotta attack you first.
Dogs.
Jungle dogs. They were innocent people. It's over. Don't let them get away.
I always do that one too far from the fucking people. I mean, I think that's not a bad thing, Loki. I mean, maybe watching me is not so great for you, but being at work, being able to watch a stream, I think that's not so bad.
A little help. Stay down.
So I have my limit break, but I think
My wounds, boy.
we might have a big battle at the end of this. Oh my god. Yeah, I fucking called that shit.
All must burn.
Jesus fucking
Bearers
Christ.
and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command.
Ooh, this bitch. Am I finally gonna see my mom again? Nope, don't attack him yet. Back up.
Right.
You need the healers first.
You can wait.
This. Get out of the way. That didn't work.
Toggle.
Bruh. Do you know what happened? Like why it's even a thing? Hell yeah. I do. Like, I don't want to say I'm having a panic attack, but my anxiety is like up right now. Definitely not like an attack, but I don't know what the fuck my problem is.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
Fucked up.
You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Clive!
You're fine. Are you apologizing because you're here to
On the
me?
orders of the Duchess,
Sorry, I'm
eh?
here. Yeah.
We knew East Pole was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here. But
You haven't
someone
missed
let
much.
slip.
I went back to the town and,
If they'd have only come to us sooner, none
you
of this
know,
would have
they were
had
killing
to
him.
happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
I was waiting for that. I'm gonna
This
be
world
honest,
judges
Loki.
that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest.
You son of a bitch.
Lord Kupka has a message for your
Kupka?
leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Yuck. I cannot travel anywhere but the hideaway right now.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Just wanted to make sure there was nothing else going on. It's not here, it's around. How's your day going, Tweak?
Don't
Ooh.
mind me. Just taking a quick...
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse,
Finding Dory.
or whatever it
All
is I've
right.
been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until
Insured
my dying day.
frames. Hello?
Spoken true.
It's what is it? The end of this year, beginning of next year?
It's a path we all must walk.
Hell
No
no.
matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die.
Oh
on
my
their own
god.
terms.
I did.
I've been
Are
thinking
you,
about that. Why not a place?
Are you
where
watching people
can
play it?
live on their own terms?
Maybe spoiling shit for yourself.
For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living.
No, I feel that, but I also don't want to wait.
Be they bearers or
Some
beggars,
mods.
most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't coming around these streams, like my regulars,
turn a blind eye
because
to
of
their
spoilers,
suffering
which I
any longer.
totally understand. But because this is what I'm playing, this is what I'm streaming.
Is it?
I just don't want to ruin shit for you. Obviously, you would have thought about that before you came in here, but food for thought, I guess.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then. With a
I
sprinkle
hope
of
not. I'll tell you what,
fire and
though.
ice,
That's the Sid in this
plan of
game.
mine might just work.
Best Sid so far.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
They were holding hands? Hello?
Best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
I told you guys, I'm gonna woo Sid. Like, he's already turned me down once, but I'm gonna make him fall in love with me. I don't think that's how the story's gonna go, but a girl can dream. Look, I'm about to fucking see her.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the
He's
blight.
just playing hard to get to me.
You'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
And I did tweak. Hi, Eric. I was on for like 3:30. There's a fucking party.
Radiance?
Yo, Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a
Ooh.
neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
Everyone mumbling.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those
Some
come seeking
sloppy Chinese.
refuge
Very
from the
nice,
blight.
Eric.
If there is not grain enough to feed those within our
Everyone
walls,
is at
how,
war
pray
with
tell,
everyone
will we
else.
feed those without?
But he's gonna start
Setting
another
your
one.
minds to riddles such as these.
Oh my god.
You lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That's what he said.
That is exactly
Yeah.
what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
He's like, we're gonna do a war. You guys figure it out. Hey, if that's what pushes you, Eric, then that's what pushes you. I cannot stop yawning.
Where is my
I
son?
didn't wake up till afternoon.
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Author. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I forgot that yeah, that's who these people are. Wait. If I press that, it's already in the last scene, huh? It is. Shit. I thought the whole Empire had someone else. Oh no, it was Bahamut, and then Odin was the Dark Ones.
Crystals are the reason the world is dying. Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today.
Not today.
We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals, we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal.
Dude, calm
How
down.
does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So
You
you
should
see the
quit.
problem? Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
You're fine, Eric. I'll be on until about 5:30, and then I'll be back on tonight, regular time.
About the crystals. And what?
If everyone finds something to do, because I know they were talking about playing games, we might be streaming something else for a little while. But if not, I'll be right back on here. Either way, I'll be live.
There's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
I don't believe you, Tweak.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
Oh, the ones like the peanut gallery, like up in the.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Wanted to send a message.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid.
Oh no.
A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
I don't know Muppets.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now,
Hello,
I have to run if I
Tay.
make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry.
I'll believe you, Tweak, but even describing the Muppet, I have no idea who you're talking about. How you doing, Tay? Are you not working
Sure
today?
he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sambrek as soon as I can.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is afternoon now, huh? Excuse me.
Well? What's Sancfordian, dear?
Oh, shit.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
I mean, in all honesty, no. And I want to talk to Karen, but I don't want to start that up.
Barking at his lot earlier.
There's another side quest over there. But I'm gonna go talk to Tomes real fast, tell him my stories. Harpocrates, is that his name? Do you have a PlayStation, Taylor, or do you guys have an Xbox? I don't remember.
Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
The founder? Fear and uncertainty reigned in those early years following the sins of Zemeckis. Not wanting to further incur the wrath of the heavens, the few who survived the fall took to wandering the land, spurning magic and staying to the shadows. And so they lived for decades. One man, however, grew tired of this life, if it could be called that, and after bidding his companions farewell, climbed a grassy knoll overlooking a forest of beech and alder. Here he gathered a pile of rubble and used it to build a humble shelter in which he spent the night. The next morning, however, instead of abandoning his work, as was his people's wont, he gathered more rocks, adding to the structure until the shelter had become a shack. Thus he continued for days, weeks, until the shack had become a home. At first, those few wanderers who passed the knoll would shun him, cursing the man under their breaths for his hubris. But as his estate grew and the one building became 2 and 2 3, the people began to slow their steps, and it was not long before some took to joining him on that knoll, gathering stones, building new lives, new destinies. This they did without magics or machines, without boon or blessing. They relied on naught but their hands, their backs, their wills, and each other, and slowly the house gave way to village, village to town, and town to nation. The man would one day die, as all men do, but those who remain continue his legacy, expanding upon it. So it's just the story of
What
fucking
subject shall we consider
civilization.
today?
Okay, okay. I got you, Twig. Let's do that. Let's see. Ah, I see, I see. Did I do good? The two old guys, I got, like, I knew that one, but
He's never.
I don't think I've ever seen Scooter in my life.
Are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Have you seen this game, Taylor?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bear.
Shame on you.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Not me.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find
I know, I
me?
lost one somewhere. We were at 534 last night.
I'll do what I can.
Oh,
Somebody doesn't like all the Final Fantasy we've been doing.
Your friend.
his name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend.
Wonder if it was the same person, Tweak. He said tavern, but he probably didn't mean this tavern, huh? Yeah, I'm an idiot. So, can I not talk to Karen and continue the story and go do this? I can't. Wow. Okay. So at first I was like, this doesn't seem very big. Like, there's not much here, but there's actually quite a bit. Would have been funny if they were like, these two, I don't like them.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open.
Do people notice when you unfollow?
Good.
Like,
Looks like I'm in the right area.
You unfollow me? I don't know who the fuck is who. Like, oh, I lost the follower. I don't know who the fuck unfollowed.
More of the lost supplies.
Oh my god. I start running fast and he just jumps over everything.
I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Well, it's very kind of you, Tweak.
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lost Wing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village then. Thank you.
Gotta go that way anyway. For my other quest. Out of curiosity. No, those are just the 2 quests I have. I don't know if maybe an excess. What? If I didn't know if
It's looking to be a fine harvest.
my brain just turned off. Oh, if there were other side quests that pop up like this. I debated on just traveling to these other towns and shit just to see if there were side quests I wasn't getting because I wasn't revisiting them. But there's enough going on. I'm not sure. I'm super worried about it. Hello?
The shad's all
And
salted and smelly.
here. No. From 5:30 until about 9
Seems
o'clock.
we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
And then we'll be back. See what everyone's doing because they're talking about playing games, so
Someone's waiting for this.
if they're doing something, I'll join them and we'll stream that. And if they're not, I'm gonna do this.
Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
A whole day on the line and they're still...
But what'll we do for supper?
A type null? Hell no, I didn't even know that was a... Oh my god.
But how did the grocer know?
That'd be gut-wrenching. Oh no, Twig.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege.
I could
To
take
what
a
do
nap.
I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called
I
Randall.
woke up 2 hours ago, but
I hear
it's
he's been
nap
coming
time.
to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Everybody used the
Randall.
fucking Ultra Ball for this thing.
The porter. Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet.
I just wasn't expecting it, I guess.
On Lorbert's Pass.
It's one of those
I do
weird
hope nothing's
ones.
happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Aw, Twig. I mean, I felt like it makes for a very good story.
Sun's setting far. You haven't much.
Fuck
but
you,
you're free to
Eric.
look.
Not mad.
I trust it's all here. Ah, yes.
I don't know if I should be selling this stuff, because
Here's what we agreed on.
if I can build them up and it makes something better, I don't want to fuck it up. You feel me?
Could never have too many. You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Disappointed. Whoops. Thought I was fucking stuck. Is it... I think it's up and then over. The DX Racer? Is that what you're trying to see? I could have told you. Oh my god. Zoom out. There we go. Ooh, I like this music. You're right. That's exactly why I got it.
You all right?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he
Beastmen?
didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please.
If it works, it
We have
works,
to see that
Eric.
he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Beastmen. What kind of beastmen are we talking about? Like minotaurs? Oh boy, they're goblins.
Why am I not surprised?
I couldn't get out of the way.
Wake wind.
Get out of the way.
A little help. Don't let them get away.
Too slow.
Fuck, dude.
Keep your distance, boy.
It's a vibrator. I mean, that's what you need. Oh no! Oh, he's. I got backed up. What the fuck? There we go. See, just fine. No.
Sorry, Randall.
It's an awful lot of
Looks
death.
like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
What the fuck does that mean, Tweak?
But how did the grocer know?
There you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it.
We tried.
I feared as much.
He's not far from the south gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Alright, Tay, sounds good.
Course. I'll send someone right away.
Oh man, you weren't under there just a minute ago.
I knew he was brave.
Tried to put my feet down.
I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work. And he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
No.
I'll tell Sid what happened here.
I tell you guys, when I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, I tell you I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You're none too happy either.
God damn
For your
it.
trouble.
I try not to. I'm not a very good liar, is the problem. So if I try to lie about something, I'm gonna get caught out at some point. Ugh. It ain't nothing more embarrassing than being caught in a fucking lie. I'd rather be embarrassed for not knowing something. Honestly.
Otto barking at his lot earlier.
No, he's downstairs.
Maybe I should just own it. Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
Is he having his brand removed?
I was so sure they'd be gone.
It looks like a scar, not a brand.
The
You know?
letter?
I mean, I understand it's the same difference, but like how mine's pretty and clear. His is just, it looks like a scar.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me then.
Sleeping at work?
Thanks to you.
I've almost fallen asleep at work. Sitting at a desk all day is rough, man.
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter. She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Sid has a daughter?
He's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here.
You think so? Because I feel
your
like the other NPCs have clear
If
brands.
there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet.
I feel
honey
like
once
that's
he
like
gets his
an
hands on
attempt
this.
at removal. Or maybe it's just a type of brand, because the brands are for different groups. Like, hold on, let me go into, well, you. Look, he's got a clear brand.
Wanted to send a message.
And you? He's also got a clear brand. You see what I mean? No, not a scarf.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
Just two different colored eyes. I hadn't noticed that before.
Capital. And what business would you lot having? On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
That's probably fair.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic.
I mean,
If you ask me,
if you're
some
trying to
foul's
remove the mark of your previous
tires bought
slave owner, yeah, it makes sense.
Just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Ow. You know what? Sorry, I wanted to see something. I have 8 of these stone balls.
Make
Be quick.
but I wanted to see what the percentage of catch was. And it says it's to do something. It is to.
And
You can increase chance of getting an evolution stone. Oh my god.
take a seat, Clive. So you're
Pokeballs.
really going through
I looked over and saw my
He's
stone
been
balls. I was
talking
like, there's
about
8
bringing
of
out a mother
them.
crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment.
I just want to use some of these
Seems
balls.
the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
Clear them out a little.
All as the great green
So I have a
girl
bunch of
wills
different
it.
kinds.
Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys
Flying
of
face
Oliver.
down? Like, oh, I fucked up. I'm embarrassed face down? Or like I just tripped?
That's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dane.
Like
And
this.
it's the
What is it
Dane
tying them
who'll see
all?
you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolus in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's
Oh, it's a
true
fish,
friend
isn't
of
it? Yeah, it's a fish.
I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house.
Only
of
evolves once.
The Vale. And she's quite a woman.
No, it
if you know
evolves
what I mean.
twice, so I can use a nest ball.
Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full
Thanks, Tweet.
report when you get back.
Look at all that food. I'm not paying attention because I'm too busy trying to figure out these Pokeballs and shit. Alright, Alliant reports are now available for viewing by speaking to Gott at the Alliant report counter in the Hideaway's mess. These reports compiled by the Cursebreakers contain information on quests currently available across Valisthea. Ooh, that's what I like.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
So... You.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service.
Goat. His name is
at the
Goat.
Hideaway service, anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Cursebreakers. Or any other willing volunteers.
Because we were just talking about
There's no shortage of
finding the
problems, I can
side
tell you.
quests in the other areas without having to
don't have
travel
to.
there.
I'll warrant a strapping
Here
lad
we
like
go.
you who's got people begging him for help wherever you go.
I mean, kinda.
Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word.
I'm saying the word.
Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that
I
ain't
love me
enough,
some bounties
these have
of
got
any
proper
kind.
bounties on them and all. Quick look.
Use Goat's Alliance reports to not only find new quests around Valisthea, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint nearest their location. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, so I have to and they're in the same spot? What's this? More. Oh, wow. A vanilla brownie? Like a blondie? That's gotta be what you mean. Alright.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you
Is that not a blondie?
Some new
Or a
bearers
blondie
from
something
Oriflame
else?
just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a
Not
peep
then.
out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Look at him, dude. Oh, good to know.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
But how did the grocer know he's not? Sun's setting fast. Can I have another?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
She did not like me at first, though.
Hopefully this will be enough.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Turnips.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
Damn, alright, Tweak. You'll have to take pictures if you make them. And show us.
May we? Truly.
Oh, my fucking back just popped like a motherfucker. That felt so nice. Ugh. I mean, I'm glad they're eating and drinking, but, I could do without the audio.
Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know.
This is so fucked.
I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Dog food commercials? Hello?
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
No, I was gonna say the other quest is right over here, though. So I don't have to go back and travel back out here. Anybody who has been around knows that we have to do side quests. So finishing the game will take a bit longer, but you know, side quests. Ugh, no, tweak.
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lost Wing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so
Look,
far
Clem's
from the
new
first, nor
outfit
so
looks real
mean for
fucking
that matter.
good.
I suppose the smell's
Just
gone worked
saying.
up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. If I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon,
It's hard to believe it's a real tweak.
You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town.
Thank
and
you.
Hurry, Lost Wing needs those grapes.
Why are these sounds a thing? Oh, my fucking eyes. I mean, it probably was real tweak. What's that? Oh, wine. It's not too far. We'll just run out to it.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been...
Every time I walk by them, she says the same thing.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Turnips for supper again.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Must be the vineyard. Look, we've been here before, sir. I am a little afraid that it's not going to be just a few wasps, you know? I can't see. Oh, Jesus. Jump up. That's a mosquito. They're a wasp, okay?
Looks like that was the last of them. I'd better let Quentin's man know.
Yeah, we probably should. Sprint! Can I fast travel to this? No, it just tells me it's a shop. Not even the weird bugs that were in that cave place last night. Do you remember they're like the stones that turn into weird ass bugs?
Know his daughter had been stealing...
I couldn't get around the fucking wall.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head
At a
if I'd
certain
lost the
weight.
crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
At the tension level of tying your shoes. Oh no. So, honestly, the map shows me where the side quests are too, so I don't know if I really need the place in the Fat Chocobo. Is this not where they got attacked? Oh no, maybe it's not.
The tavern. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
Bandits, huh?
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
My puppies are in danger. I think this one's like a weird little dinosaur. But we're gonna... because I want to make sure I'm using my... It is a dinosaur. It's a dragon. It's got 2 evolutions, so we can use the nest ball again. There we go. Sorry. I know it's more distracting when I fuck with Pokemon like this, but I gotta clear out some of these fucking Pokeballs.
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
Mm-hmm.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Stay down!
I don't think they were expecting that. Just saying. I don't think they were expecting that at all.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
I don't know. I've got the same thing. I got the clone balls, fast balls. I have feather balls, great cherish balls, heavy balls, nest balls, night balls, phantom balls, repeat balls, stone balls, timer balls. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I got a bunch of random ass balls. I need to get rid of them.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable.
It's a problem.
You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Okay. I don't want that. Excuse me.
There he is.
No. I do go to their Discord and do the daily draw. So sometimes I get Pokeballs, some money from that. Sometimes, one time, I got the epic draw, and it gave me a Charmander. But that's where most of them come from, is doing their little daily draw. Nothing else out here, nothing else out here. Feather balls are for flying, obviously.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
He doesn't seem very happy about that.
Is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan
Should get
fail,
on that, Tweak.
well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid,
That's why Gav's not coming.
I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, primary and icon come
Sit in
from
the
absolute
chair
dominance.
way too much.
But then you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda.
Sucked out of Garuda.
And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
No promises. Gotta make him a little jealous. Poor Gav. I feel like I've been to Lost Spring like 4 times in the last hour.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find...
I'm going way out here. Why did it put me here when I could start here? Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Mistakes.
I got more experience from that battle than I did some of those side quests I did earlier. Oh, fuck. Please don't attack me. I know I can kill you. It's not worth it. A brothel?
And that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Interesting.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Oh my god.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred.
I've never had to deal with that tweak. I've just type in Pokedaily and get out of there.
Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
God damn, lady.
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
Yeah, most days it's just something little like that, but some
I
days...
fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... I
think it's closer to 24-hour timer, because I usually do it about the same time at night. It doesn't seem to be by the minute. So maybe like an 18 or 16-hour timer, because it's right in there. And it'll tell you, like if you go to do it, it'll say, oh, you have to wait 6 more minutes or something. Like it'll tell you.
Wait, what?
Sorry, this is a new area.
Do you see anything you like? And a fine, fine day to you.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you
Yeah, I'm sure that's a
acquired it,
pain in the
man
ass.
has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That's why you stopped me?
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have
I'm trying to head into like
an arrangement.
the Holy Empire.
As do you and I.
And the dame is helping me.
If you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
New game plus. Get fucked, Loki.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Oh, from last night you did. Oh my god, Eric, you missed so much last night. You missed like the most insane fucking battle. Real talk, I'm not being an asshole. It was so fucking good. And the most beautiful area we went into. It was too cool. So is there anything? No, not really.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome.
Hey. Good deal, Loki. What are you streaming tonight? Make the purchase? Like buy this game? Because I would recommend it.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
Yeah, I saw that there was a bunch of demos to play right now, but
What is it you'd have me do?
Final Fantasy.
I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
I didn't play nearly as much as you did, but I got sidetracked real fucking fast. And then next week, the remake of Harvest Moon comes out. A Wonderful Life. So
Looking too closely at that handsome
there's that.
face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
Ooh, there's side quests.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
I got enough
The day
going on
before,
with Persona
was
that
in
I
tears.
do not need to buy another
She'd lost
Persona
her
game.
comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Chambermaid. I thought he said chambermaid
you're
at
the new
first. And I
escort
was
the
like,
girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she
what do you mean?
say
Buying it
anything
and holding on to it.
before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room.
Is that a
enough
thing,
times.
Loki?
Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye.
I didn't know it was a
Claims he
thing.
got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Maybe she did it.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
Side quest.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
But what is the business itself?
Why not?
Marvelous.
Maybe?
The
I don't
task
know,
is
Eric.
simple
I guess
enough. Pass through the gate.
it'd be kind
and
of
deliver packages
weird.
to a few of my most valued clients.
But I guess if that's what they want to eat, that's what they want to eat. It just, yeah, it would just be like
and a distiller.
odd. Like,
You
why?
need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not.
I didn't like the
trifles
pause
which
there.
folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
I am curious, but maybe we should be good. How do one of them get on this side of the gate?
Sergeant's got an
I don't know, like a lot of times fancy restaurants have a specialty, like there's something there that they're a fancy restaurant for a reason, and getting tenders is a little odd.
You lost or something?
Again, you do you, but
The
your
Imperial
food
Guard's
preferences
got
are
no use for
probably a
your
little on
kind.
the safer side.
The inventory always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
Don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
The moon and
He's
stars.
strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
Yeah, because you guys are fucking idiots.
I dare say there's ways of finding out.
Let's fucking go.
How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Stick with ketchup. Yeah. Yeah, yuck. I don't need a moment. You tell me to take a moment? I don't need a moment.
Now,
If that's what you want.
Alright. Excuse me.
oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
I'm not sure that went the way he expected it to.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon?
So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
You fucking too? Hello?
Sword up, bearer.
Did you not see how that went?
Had a bear. It's in the Dane's favour anyway.
By knowing where to hold my tongue for a start.
You know what?
You got potential. I'll give you that.
What was that? Hello? I'm sorry. They wanted it. I just gave them what they wanted.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gash. The bastard didn't even
Grieger's
break a sweat.
gash.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in.
Did you though?
The Emperor's finest.
Alright, that was a good old time.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
Yeah, it depends on what it's about.
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's
Samberquois?
treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers.
What
and yet many would see
is
their
what is
servants
our
starve.
Persona
Not for the
5
want of
tactics
coin, simple fare
are?
cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
Okay.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
We like good people.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
To the Vale, then.
Well, you're right here, so.
What do you think? I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His
Dodgy
name's
eye.
Josh. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
on account of him being in war. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Yeah.
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Look, his curse is fucking getting him. His left leg is already turning gray.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you.
Oh, and his arm.
I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
I thought there's supposed to be 3 in the garrison. Oh, there is, is it up and now or over? Either way, it seems to be up.
I have something for you.
His Zorua? What does that mean? That definitely says his Zorua, right? Oh, like a Hisuan? Looks like it's a ghost type, which I think... Sorry, I'm done being a butt for now.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
My bad, my bad.
Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames!
Hmm.
And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Yuck. Now, is this guy done? Yeah, fucking got it. Or is it just not gonna let me do it? I'm curious.
Enough! Curse you! Get
Oh,
away
it
from me!
is! It's white and red, y'all. You see that?
Work faster next time if you know what's good for you.
Look at that. Look at that. That's so fucking cool. And oh my god. Oh shit.
Yeah. It looks like you need it.
Hell yeah, tweak. God damn, that's so fucking cool. I'm so excited right now. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my screen now that I got everything all fucked up. Okay.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though.
You're right.
drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Sure.
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor.
A man, a
More than
can,
one.
and a plan? That's hilarious.
His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Okay, but I got other things to do. Let's go do this one, and then we'll go up and grab all the other ones.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ooh. Trick found it in a
so he
second.
found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle.
Generous
He was one of
uncle.
the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change,
Hydrate
so we don't
up,
grumble.
bitch.
Much.
Hando did not jump up to drink, but
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him.
y'all make sure you're drinking
And
too.
you, for that
Water,
matter.
preferably.
It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
There we go. It took him a minute, but he's taking his drink.
No one's allowed through the gate.
No one's allowed through the gate.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Can I look and see what's in there? I forgot.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make... Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
They drugs? Like, what is it?
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Hold on. It's like racism simulator. You know what? Honestly. Hold on. Ooh, you got your tail stuck. Door's gonna be shut for the next like half hour. Wait, where did I miss that? Who was being oh yeah, the branded dude. They've been racist as shit through the whole thing. That's what I kept saying. Like, I don't know if racism's really the word with the branded, but that's like you know, that's the feel you get. Okay. Sorry, Marvin's getting a lot up from her nap, so I had to close the door. So she thinks I'm in here working.
I have no business with branded.
Well,
Okay,
I have
bye.
business with you. A package, fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter.
If I'm in my office and the door's closed, it's because I'm doing
Branded,
something
if I discover you have played
she
me
shouldn't be in here for,
false,
which
I can always
is
take it
working.
back. You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
Then at 5:30 I'll go out there and join her.
Clapped in chains. Payment.
She is.
Get out of my
To be
sight.
fair, normally I stream at 9 o'clock. That's after I lay her down for bed. That's kind of the whole point. But because I'm on vacation, Marvin's out there working on his computer, which she knows to be quiet for, and then I've got the door shut. 5:30, I'll go take her off his hands, and she and I will go play until bedtime, and then I'll be back in here.
Now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Have you guys, have you seen Encanto?
Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
She even gave birth. Look, I was playing Cyberpunk, pregnant as shit, right before she came. I was spending my time in front of my computer on my big giant yoga ball, bouncing down.
All this for a drink.
A console before.
Drink? The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers.
She's
The guards
obsessed.
find
It's her
that?
favorite movie, and I got her
You keep it well hidden. All right.
the costume for the main character.
That came from, for a price, of course.
That's all.
Of course.
She loves it. She's Mirabelle, and it makes her very happy.
Cigars and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose
Yeah,
there's
it's
only one way to
drugs
find
or
out.
something, dude.
With the right to confiscate any objects.
It's actually a picture of a random kid I found online. There's, you know, she doesn't exist. Oh my god, y'all. Marvin took an edible. This was like last week, 2 weeks ago. Took an edible. And we were watching TV. And he pulled up the QAnon documentary. I was like, what's the fucking word? And he had no idea what it was. And I tried kind of explaining. I was like, you know, just watch it. Like, it's fucking insane. And we watched like 5, maybe 10 minutes of it. And he's like, this can't be real. Like, oh, it's real.
Ah, you have returned. I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals?
That's what it is,
To be
Tweak.
coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards.
So I just give him
After
crystals.
all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even
I
such
didn't look.
morsels as
I didn't know.
provide. And if you don't know what this day's work
No,
may have
it's
cost
really
you,
not,
then,
Twig.
well,
It's
I
really
dare
not.
say you'll sleep all the
There's
better
a
for
whole ass fucking rabbit
Despite the
hole,
risk, our
bruh.
friends beyond the wall
If you want to
gladly
go
give
down a
their
rabbit hole,
finest
that's
and
one.
most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize
Maybe,
crystals
Eric,
were so
yeah.
scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the
As
scantest
scarce
fragment.
as chocobo teeth.
Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I
People
think
always
you're doing
do.
what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned
That's
to
also
gather,
true.
and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
What's a book? Oh no. Okay, so now we should... Hold on, I forgot how to get up there. Up here and then out. I have like 4 dreepies. Kind of a problem. Is this this is the exit.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
I don't like this music. There's chocobos everywhere.
That's enough for today, Branded.
No, I don't sell them. I do the daily wonder trades. I get rid of them. I was just being an ass.
That's enough damning, you. Up, below you. There's still
God, everyone is so fucking rude.
You're late. What kept you?
Late
I'm late.
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy.
What?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right, where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go.
All bark. There's a kid in trouble. I'm on my way.
Mortal danger. He didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. That was odd.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
What the fuck?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
He wasn't going to die, Tweak. It was a named
Someone
pet.
needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Fucking try me, bitch.
Come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
Serve
I could be an asshole, but I was like, the dame, let's do that.
caliber.
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
Good.
You think to threaten us, branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Just gonna walk away. You could have just literally told him, you buy one more and I'll take your head off your shoulders, my friend.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame.
That's what I'm saying,
I'm in her
Tweak.
service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
I plan on doing it by myself, so...
Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Oh.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
Well, that problem took care of itself.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree, Tweak, honestly. He would have done the same thing as Dad was doing. Was it inside of the home? Yeah, there's no seeing what happened.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
She's
I can't promise
fine.
I'll find her, but I'll try.
I'm a little suspicious of that.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never...
Yeah, what is Chloe? Like, a part of me is like, oh, it's probably a chocobo, but she definitely just said hair, not feathers.
It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Playthings? I'll just kill everyone.
There's a lot of field to search.
You're right.
With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Y'all.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
Chloe's a branded, isn't she?
Chloe? More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
I feel like Chloe
Is
is
that
a branded.
someone napping on the job?
No, she's awfully white. Looks like a curse to me.
Mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Yeah, I don't like this area. God damn it. I can't type with one finger. Something about that woman saying that she needed to tie up her playthings. I knew it was a fucking branded.
It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here. Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
It is a bit. It's not terrible, but yeah, especially dark areas. It's odd, which is why you might see me when there's like cutscenes and stuff. I'm looking over here. It's not because I'm not watching the video. I'm watching it through OBS because it's a clearer image.
What do you want?
And again, it really doesn't bother me. Like, I would rather be doing that and able to stream it than waiting until the end of this year in order to stream it.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't...
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique, it
Most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you?
I know,
that I
that's
was
why, like, I'm so confused. This man,
most
Clive
helpful.
looks intimidating as fuck, and I understand, like, he's branded. I get that, but if there's one branded you don't want to fuck with, it's probably this guy. Just my ever so humble opinion. This reminds me of the audio in 15 when the Imperials are flying above you.
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Oh, why not?
Stay down! It's over.
Oh, is that her?
Bodies. Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to sea every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand
I don't
the
think he
thought of
will.
his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a Dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the Dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
I'm not saying I don't think he should. I'm just saying I don't think he will.
Is that the Dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
If it was a message...
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then? I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I've heard of it, and I think I've seen little clips of it tweaked, but I've never played it.
I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
I should go.
Before you do,
So much faster now than back then.
a token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Right now. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it?
I think that's exactly what's happening, my friend.
I will. And thank you again.
Everybody's so busy with the infighting, nobody's figuring out how to fight off this fucking blight.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You ever watch Demo Disc by Funhouse? Because they got some old shit to work on their computers. God damn it. I always press X instead of R2.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
The pleasure houses. Damn, look at those. Sparkling laughter, huh?
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Oh boy.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut?
Sit in his fucking shortcuts, man.
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Psychic normal, which would be my cipher.
But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
The real fun, Eric.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
Aww.
Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my
Getting hot as shit in here as soon as this video's over.
I'll play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
So instead of heading out there, could I maybe... I can... I didn't want to trigger another 10-minute long cutscene. Save, baby. Nope, that's not what I meant to do, but now we have two. Can I delete one? I don't like having two. Okay, there we go. Oh, it took me like that. Oh, it does. The problem is I've got the AC in the living room on, and Marvin's on his work computer, so I'm afraid of tripping the breaker. And since he's working, I really don't want to test it. Just saying. Yep, I'll be back on in a couple of hours. I say that to get him back for last night, we should at least go spend a little time with Don, because he did the same thing for us last night, and I will see you guys in a little bit.